Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's Monday, and I don't have a bottle of can. I don't have a can of Diet Coke to crack open today, I just got a bottle of water. Though I suppose I can make weird noises with it too, so that's good. But, yeah. Last time we had a time skip. And now we are in explore mode. I want to say that there was support stuff for us to do. Yeah, there's a bunch of support stuff for us to do. So we'll probably start with that. But then we will explore. And it will be great. Oh, I don't remember. Yeah, we'll just buy that. Oh right, they're unlimited now, which is very interesting, but good for us, but weird, but good for us. All right, so let's do the supports first. Let's watch Byleth talk to people like Caspar and Brandon. Okay. I guess we're not gonna get the actual scenes from this. Oh no, here we go.
And that concludes my report.
Hubert, I can't shake the feeling that you're keeping more secrets from me.
I have told you before, there are secrets even I am unwilling to share.
I remember. However, I am the Emperor now. If the Minister of the Imperial Household does not obey his orders, I have the right to execute him.
I fear you have misunderstood me, Your Majesty. It is true that I am officially your minister, but such titles are of little significance to me. I serve you purely out of personal devotion. Perhaps there was a time when I served the Imperial line due to my duty as a member of House Vestra. But since you returned from the kingdom, my loyalty has been to you alone.
I see. Then you are unwilling to obey my orders as Emperor?
Correct. If you prefer to treat this formally, then charge me with a crime. I will gladly offer up my neck to the executioner.
You know I would never do such a thing, and that I pay no heed to the title you bear. It is your own presence and capabilities that I value so highly, Hubert. Titles are meaningless next to such things. Our families have no bearing on this matter, nor does the Empire itself.
In that case, Lady Edelgard, I ask you to turn a blind eye to my secrets. They are trifles, beneath your notice. Best I handle them alone. You should focus on the path ahead of you. The Scarlet Path I have carefully prepared. Whether that path is red with blood is not something you need trouble yourself over.
As Emperor, I'm obliged to accept that answer. However, as your friend, it irritates me to no end. You speak often of painting the path I walk, yet you do so in secret. I am the one you serve, but you refuse to let me in. I trust you, Hubert, and that is precisely why I want to know everything. Your secret hopes and burdens, all of it. If I'm truly the center of your world, then I wish you would trust me as well as I trust you.
Very well. You have me beaten. I will tell you as much as I am able. From the assassins I've eliminated, to the gold I've spent on bribes, to the identity of the one I love.
Wait a moment. Are you saying you have romantic feelings for someone?
Yes. That is the one secret I had particularly hoped to keep from you.
Well, that's utter nonsense. You can't possibly keep something so fascinating from me. Who is it?
I assume it's you.
It is you, Lady
Duh.
Edelgard. Did you ever really doubt?
Hubert, you never cease to surprise me.
We're just gonna leave it at that, huh? Alright. Surprising no one, though. Alright, what else can Hubert do?
Show them this letter. Threaten them. Do what you must. Now go.
Yes, sir.
Hubert, that letter.
Is that what I think it was?
I suppose there's no denying it.
But Edelgard...
Explicitly forbade me to send it. Yes, I know.
I cannot believe it! You disobeyed a direct order? I thought you were her loyal aide.
Unwaveringly. All that I do for her. I seem to recall you expressing a similar sentiment. It is our role to guide her when she is on the wrong course of action. Is that not what you said?
You're not supposed to do it in secret. When you disagree with your leader, you must voice your concerns directly. Otherwise, what is the point?
The point is the same. Lady Edelgard's best interests are served whether she knows it or not. She needs not trouble herself with the mundane details of my actions. Only results matter.
You are sorely misguided. When I believe that Edelgard is making a mistake, I tell her as much. Through discussing the matter, I sometimes find that I was mistaken. To skip that process, to make a decision that is not yours to make.
Perhaps your advice is simply useless then.
Excuse me?
Listen to yourself. If I do as Lady Edelgard requires, then you tell me to be more independent. But if I tread my own path, I am misguided. I suppose the fault is mine for expecting any useful advice to come out of your mouth.
Ugh, I have had enough of your grousing. To think, I started to believe you were a useful aide.
That's an increase in your support, huh? Alright, if you say so. Bernadette.
A summons from Bernadetta? How historic.
I've got something to give you.
Do you? What is it?
A token of apology for all the rude stuff I've said. It's only right. I hope this will help you let go of all the grudges you're probably holding against me.
There are no grudges, but very well. I'll accept it.
You will? Great! Here you go.
Some kind of embroidery. A flower. This is certainly lovely, but why give it to me? It seems like something you would send to a female friend or someone you had romantic feelings for.
But it's, lovely, you said, right? That's why. If you wear it, maybe you'll look less, terrifying.
You would like me to wear this?
You hate it, don't you? I knew it. I knew you'd be angry. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Why not? Do I put it here? It really is quite nice. I cannot say that it suits me, but...
No, it does. It looks great on you. Sorry.
Nothing else for it, I suppose. I dislike you laughing at me, but it is preferable at least to you fleeing in terror. Therefore, I will wear this when I am around you in the future.
Really? You will? I'm so glad. But you're sure? You're really sure?
If you're going to question me about it, perhaps I'll change my mind.
No. I believe you. You're a lot less scary with it on.
That is what's most important. Now I suppose it is safe for me to return to my usual strict methods.
No, I'm not ready!
This again.
That was cute. Hi, Davkin. Good evening. We are checking out the supports now that we're past the time skip.
Hubie, I've been thinking.
What's this all about now?
It's about what you said before, about your path.
You mean the path that Lady Edelgard and I walk?
I guess I don't really understand that kind of thing since I've always been focused on my own goals. But you, Adie, Professor, all of you are fighting for an ideal. That's big. It touches everyone. Then there's me, with my hands full thinking of just myself.
One person seems enough to me.
Maybe you're right.
Do you have something more to say, Dorothea? It is unlike you to seem so uncertain.
I guess so. I'm sorry, Hubie. It's just, I've been thinking a lot lately about whether Adi might command you to marry me.
What?
Perhaps Adi might command you.
No need to repeat it. I heard you quite clearly.
Like I said, my hands are full thinking of just one person. But if you and I were devoted to one another, maybe we could strive for the future you believe in. Maybe I'd finally understand your path and be able to think about more than just myself.
Seems it's my turn to not understand. Did you just propose marriage as a way to get to know me? How exactly would such an arrangement benefit me?
Oh, it'll benefit you.
Go on.
Well, this path you're walking with Adi will have one more loyal follower. Isn't that enough?
I suppose it may well be. Your contribution to our cause has been noteworthy. I've no complaints about your battle prowess either. And if you are able to walk the path as I do, that would be something very special.
So, will you consider it? This is all because of you, you know. You made me wonder what it's like to be wholly devoted to another person.
All right. I'll consider it.
Man, Hubert's getting all the ladies with his A-level supports. Well, he's not getting Bernadetta, but he told Edelgard he loved her, and she didn't rebuff him. Dorothea is like full on like, hey, marry me. Okay, what about Petra?
Hubert, I have a request to give you, if I may be doing that.
Hello, Petra. How unusually formal.
You are always comparing me against Edelgard. I have been observing you, and you are not often making comparisons like that. So why are you always comparing me? I do not enjoy being compared.
An astute observation. I should point out that such a comparison only reflects well on you. I am perhaps doing so because you are both royalty.
That is not making sense to me. In battle, you and I are the same. Neither of us has a higher rank than general. Edelgard is leading the entire army. But you and I are both leading a part of the army. That should be making us... what is it? Comrades in arms.
Comrades in arms, you say?
When you are looking at me, you are thinking of me compared to Edelgard. But I want you to be looking at me as only myself. Do you have understanding? I do not want you seeing me as foreign royalty, but as your comrade in arms, who is working with you at your side.
Ah, I understand you now. It seems I've done you a great disservice, Petra. Your friendship is important to me. I am sorry that I failed to make that clear. By comparing you to Lady Edelgard, I have treated you merely as one chasing after her shadow. I have done so even while believing that the Empire and Bridget would never go to war again.
Do you really think you can stop comparing? I am knowing well that Edelgard takes a big place inside your heart.
I do not fully understand it. But when I look at you, I simply cannot help but think of Her Majesty. Your past, full of hardship, your unwavering determination, your uncommon excellence. As such, I cannot promise never to compare you. But I will try my best to do so less often.
For now, that will be okay. But I will not be giving up on this. And I want you knowing that one day, when you are comparing, you will be finding I have won the comparison.
What an amusing thing to say. Lady Edelgard's face would contort most bitterly were she to hear it.
Be marking my words, Hubert. One day, between the two of us, you will be choosing me.
I don't know if I'm going to take that romantically or not, given the way Petra generally speaks and everything else. But once again, Hubert kind of being the ladies' man is what it feels like, almost. Alright, what about Edelgard?
It's
Standing tall, I see.
Horsey.
Edelgard, hello. What do you think of this horse? An equine marvel, no? Look how intelligent he is. You can see it in his face. Certainly much smarter than your horse.
Oh, what a lovely bloom.
Behold, Edelgard. Do you see this blood-red bloom? This is much more impressive than the pale little sprigs you have there. And as I'm sure you know, redness symbolizes courage and strength.
Ferdinand, stop. I can't believe you're wasting my time with a petty, one-sided rivalry.
What are you complaining about? You told me not to publish my pamphlet, and I complied.
I've had enough of your foolish antics. Very well. I will grant you the duel you so desperately desire. But when I win, you must forfeit the right to bother me with your ridiculousness. Forever. Do we have a deal?
Ah, so you'll fight me after all? Wonderful. To battle, then! All right, Edelgard. Have at me!
As you wish. Ha!
Ugh! It only took you one blow? How?
I can't afford to hold back against an opponent like you. I led with my fastest, strongest strike.
Fastest and strongest? You're just flattering me. I have been defeated. Utterly. I cannot believe I was foolish enough to challenge such a plainly superior opponent.
The difference in our skill level is not so great as all that. If you had taken the first strike, you might have won. That's why I didn't give you the chance.
I do not think talent is what separates us so much as readiness. I had not the faintest idea of what to expect from a real duel. I was playing, but you were not. That such an ill-prepared noble would think to challenge you? It is laughable.
Ferdinand.
Be interesting to see their A one day, I suppose. Linhardt, though.
Linhardt, I finally found you.
These structures were built more than 1,000 years ago and still remain. Amazing. Most interesting, there's a pattern to the saints' emblems carved into each of the sarcophagi. Here, you'll see if you come take a look.
Perhaps another time. Right now, I have something to discuss with you. You've said before that you don't care about the usefulness of your research. After giving it some thought, I decided that I'd like to create an institution for crest and relic research, and I'd like for you to lead it. All you would need to do is carry out whatever research you like. Somebody else will decide how to make use of your findings. What do you think? I imagine such an environment would suit you quite well.
Let's be clear that I have my reservations, but I suppose I'll take you up on your offer, if you insist. Although I'm unsure if it's a good idea. If my research dries up, you'll be stuck with a worthless institute. I do hope you understand that, Your Majesty.
Why are you skeptical about my proposal?
It's because all I've ever cared about is following my own curiosity, wherever it takes me. Being head of some institution and researching as part of an organized team sounds like no fun at all. At that point, it's not research, it's just a job, and one I've been practically forced into at that. However, since I know you've put a lot of effort into preparing this opportunity for me, and since I like you well enough, I will, begrudgingly, take you up on the offer.
Well then, I suppose I should be grateful. But I'll be honest, I see little point in bringing you on board if you're so troubled by the idea. Let's put this idea on hold for the moment. I'll figure something out for you by war's end. I have great respect for your talent, Linhardt. I'm certain I can find a way to make use of it that's to your liking.
Wonder if Hanneman and him would do stuff together then.
Gardening with you is a lot of fun, Lady Edelgard.
I feel the same. You know so much about it, Bernadetta.
I looked after flowers a lot back home. I like them. They don't talk, they don't get angry, they don't hit you. And they're sweet.
They are sweet. Unlike people, they can all be trusted on sight.
You're sweet too, Lady Edelgard. I mean, not sweet, but, you know what I mean. You can talk or even get angry all you want.
Well, I'll strive to avoid getting angry.
You're really kind. I'm less scared of you than I used to be. Most nobles are terrifying. I've had lots of bad experiences with them. But getting the chance to talk to you like this makes me glad I came to the monastery.
I'm glad too. I had heard rumors about the reclusive daughter of House Varley, but you're nothing like I imagined.
Rumors? About me? Just pretend you didn't hear anything.
There's no need to be embarrassed. Rumors are meaningless. All that matters is the truth.
You're right. I'm not really a recluse now anyway. Not since I came to the monastery. I won't let the rumors bother me.
I'm happy to hear it. Actually, I should thank you.
Thank me? What for? Wait, do you mean you need to thank me for all the times I've made you mad? You do, don't you?
That mind of yours. No, I mean the grateful sort of thanks. Before I met you, I was more prone to anger. But now, I've changed in that regard. So, thank you for that. Oh, I suppose you're not listening.
Oh, I'm done for! 5 years' worth of resentment is about to crash down on me all at once! Ah!
It's okay, Bernadetta. I'm thanking you, not attacking you.
Oh, I jumped to conclusions again, didn't I?
You did, yes. But don't worry about it. Enough talk, don't you think? Let's take care of these sweet little plants.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Bernadetta, I hope you'll keep spending time with me.
Of course I will. Hey, look! This flower's just about ready to bloom.
So it is. I can't wait to see its true colors.
That was nice. Petra and Manuela. Oh, Petra, this is her final support level. Interesting.
I have been watching.
I wonder
you
why
in
they can't go up to
secrecy,
A.
Edelgard. But you and Hubert were noticing me, correct?
Well, if you intend to shadow us like that, you can be sure it won't escape our notice. Hubert was primed and ready to remove you. I ordered him to stand down.
You have my thanks. I have been making a decision that I am wanting to learn from you. I was thinking it was enough to be shooting one bird with one arrow. But after speaking with you, I trained with hardness. Now I can be shooting 2 birds with 1 arrow.
2 pheasants? Are you implying that...
Yes, a single arrow.
That's astounding, Petra. It's perhaps a bit late to explain now, but what I was getting at earlier was actually...
I am having a joke.
You... come again?
I really was shooting these birds with 1 arrow, but my joke is that I did have understanding about what you told me. I took it to my heart.
Did you know?
You are a person with great bluntness. I am admiring of you. As an emperor, a commander, a warrior, and a friend, you are excelling at all that you do. All of the Empire is resting on your shoulders, and that is including Brigid, too. I will not be falling behind you. I will be carrying Brigid on my shoulders, too. And one day, you and I will be facing each other, and we will be shaking hands.
Very nice.
Yes, that much is certain. I can see that you no longer need me to look out for you. You and I are much the same. We dutifully shoulder our burdens and stand tall no matter what. It would be foolish of me to deny it.
Your words give me great joy. And it also gave me joy to see you being flustered when I was showing you the birds.
A cheap trick, to be sure, but inarguably funny. To think that you went to all the trouble of shooting 2 pheasants at once for the sake of a joke. Well played, Petra.
We both are growing every day. I hope we will keep doing so.
Professor Manuela, may I come in? Ugh, this room, what happened here?
Oh, nothing out of the ordinary. Why? Is something the matter?
No, I just, can I help you tidy up? Actually, I have to know. How did you make such a mess in the first place?
Please don't ask for the details. Suffice to say, my room always looks like this after I've been dumped.
Oh, right. Well, let's see what we can do about it.
Your help was unexpected, but appreciated, Edelgard. Now, what can I do for you?
I heard that you haven't been acting like yourself, so I came to see if you're doing all right. But the moment I saw you, I could tell you were troubled, so it seemed pointless to ask.
I suppose it was rather obvious, wasn't it? Perhaps I should stop being quite so dramatic. All the same, dear, I'd like to repay you for helping me out. Name your prize.
I don't need a reward, but if you wouldn't mind answering my question, I'd greatly appreciate it.
Of course. What is it?
I once asked you why you chose to retire. You said that the goddess supports you emotionally, but it's up to you to take care of the rest. I have to admit that I don't quite understand what you meant by that. Can you please explain?
Did I say that? I suppose so. From joining the Middle Franc Opera Company to becoming a diva of the grand stage. I went through so much to achieve what I did. Looking back, I don't know how I made it.
What happened during that time?
A lot. My divinely gifted voice only got me to the edge of the stage. From there, I had to work hard to defeat my rivals. I did all of this by myself, through sheer force of will. All so I could stand center stage.
Ah, I see I was wrong about something. I thought that being a devout believer implied a certain weakness of spirit, an inability to survive on your own. But you've proven me wrong, Professor Manuela.
Well, that's nice. Who's Ferdinand want to talk to? We got Bernadetta, Petra, and Dort. Let's enjoy more Bernie.
Even with the fires of war raging all around us, tea never fails to soothe the soul. Do you not agree, Bernadetta?
I hadn't actually thought about it, but yes.
Excellent. Oh, that reminds me.
Hello, N303.
What's
A
Welcome.
long time ago, my parents were in talks to arrange my marriage with a certain young lady. She never set foot outside of her room, and she made little dolls to curse her perceived enemies. Such were the rumors. Frightened, I dissuaded my parents from going through with their plans.
I can see that. She does sound pretty frightening. I relate to the staying in the room part, though.
That girl was you, Bernadetta, a daughter of House Varley.
What? I don't make dolls to curse people.
You are a skilled embroiderer, no? I guess I was wrong. You are not making dolls.
I did make dolls, but cute ones. Nice little carnivorous plants and things.
Maybe I should not have brought this up.
Why not? Carnivorous plants are adorable.
How am I getting on with the game? I'm doing well with it, I think. We're now, I assume, locked into a route to the end. And I don't really know. I'm assuming I'm like halfway through the game, given that Fire Emblem games typically have like 20-something chapters most of the time. I think we're in like 11 or 12 or something like that. But we are post-time skip after battling with Rhea. And so I'm catching up on all the support that we have now unlocked. And it's kind of nice because we get to see the interactions between the characters post-time skip, which is interesting. Hubert, is all the ladies seem to want to marry him. But here I am seeing Ferdinand's excellent taste in women. Because Bernie is top tier wife material. This is true.
Yes. Adorable. Anyway, if I had actually known you, I would have accepted the proposal.
Why? Did you have
Oh,
some
look, she's
scheme
blushing.
in mind?
No, I just mean, now that I have gotten to know you, I would have been happy to...
So, you're saying you'd... with me? It's getting kinda hot in here, isn't it? Maybe it's the tea.
Why are you getting so worked up? That was all a long time ago now.
A long time ago.
Yes. Now we are soldiers fighting together in the same great conflict, right? And my parents are gone. So any agreements they might have cooked up would be completely invalid.
Oh, she looks a little
Guess
sad about
so.
that.
Just think, if we had been married, we would not have been able to build such a deep friendship.
That's true. Yeah, we never would have gotten this close. I would have given up on the relationship my parents chose for me and shut myself away even more.
So all in all, I am glad I refused to marry that doll-cursing princess.
Have I played the game before? No, I have not. The only Fire Emblem game that I have played myself to completion is Fire Emblem Engage. The older games I haven't played. I've seen a complete playthrough of Awakening because I watched Vine Sauce's playthrough of it, but I haven't played through it myself. So
Hey! I said I never made curse dolls!
Sorry. I am just glad to have met you at the monastery. I had better take my leave. We should have tea together again sometime soon.
Yeah, see you. I'm glad we met here too.
aww. Cute Bernie. Support level A. Alright. Is he gonna convince Dorothea to marry him now?
Dorothea, I am surprised to find you here. I did not think you were all that religious.
There's a lot you don't know, Ferdy. But you're right. I'd hardly call myself devout.
Thought I'd played more Fire Emblem games. I mean, I've been like adjacent to a number of them, I guess. Like one of my best friends back home, I think, has played all of the Fire Emblem games, and I think played. Is it Heroes? The name of the gacha one? Like they played that one too. But I never really got into tactic games very much. I don't know why. Just like they were never really my thing. But I do like them.
After all, it was thanks to the goddess and her noble regime that I suffered so much as a child.
You must be quite brave to speak so coarsely in this hallowed place. But what do you mean about suffering as a child?
Do I really have to tell you?
Yes, we're support level A now.
Oh, forget it. I'm sure you already know that I'm an orphan. I grew up in the alleys of Enbar, begging for coins, eating scraps, drinking from drains.
I see. I remember seeing street children around the city.
I could have died. Then the right person overheard me singing. And suddenly I was in the opera. I was a songstress. And my goodness, did the nobles like me. The people who used to spit on me and call me an urchin, they praised my voice and my beauty. A nobleman who once kicked me gave me the most gorgeous shoes. I almost asked if it was a joke.
So that is why you despise the nobility. But why do you think I am the same as them? Do you really believe that is the kind of man I am? You think I would ever treat people differently based on appearances? There is nothing noble about that.
Oh, really? You're something different? That's not how I remember things. It was the very day that I was discovered. I was in high spirits. Nothing was wrong in the world. I secretly bathed in one of the town's fountains, hoping to wash off some of the dirt from the streets. I sang the same song the opera composer overheard earlier that day. And that's when you appeared.
Me? No, it could not have been.
Don't play dumb. You glared at me, the same look I'd gotten from every other noble, then you ran off. When we met at the academy, you were a different person. All smiles and friendly words. You were like a bee, Ferdinand. A bee attracted to a flower in full bloom.
So it was you then, singing that song. Dorothea, please listen. This is a misunderstanding. When I saw you, I could not take my eyes off you. I was hypnotized. Your beautiful voice, your elegant face, droplets of water on your skin that glittered in the sun. I thought you were a water nymph.
Stop it, don't lie to me.
No, it is true. I was only a child. The vision overwhelmed me. That is why I ran. I plucked up the courage to return, but no one was there. I thought perhaps it was a dream.
Maybe I can believe you. I've wanted to, ever since the day you made me those treats. I thought then that maybe you weren't like the others, but there's a lot I have to let go of, Ferdy.
Of course. I am glad we had this conversation. You know, I do not mind you thinking of me as a bee. Life as a simple drone, circling a queen. It actually sounds quite wonderful.
Don't drones keep the queen safe from other bugs? I like the sound of that.
Ferdinand wants to be a medieval simp. I think that's what he's saying. Recently started playing the 100-line Last Defense Academy. I have no idea what that is. I've never heard of that. What? I mean, I assume it's a tactics RPG, given the context. That's a long title, though. 100-line Last Defense Academy. Got a good ring to it, though. Alright, Petra.
Ferdinand.
Huh? Ah, Petra. Is there something I can help you with?
No, I am not needing help. I was just thinking that you look lonely.
Lonely? In wartime? Hardly. I am too busy trying to survive to feel lonely. But once we have survived, what will you do with yourself, Petra? Return to your home? Edelgard said she would like you to ascend the throne in Brigid, to ensure good relations between the nations.
Yes. My plan is to be returning home.
Done by the people who did Doggone with them. I see. So it has I assume it has that, like, really hard edge character design then, right? Like where the outlines and everything are very thick.
But if Brigid and Fodlan can be friendly, I will be able to have visits whenever I choose. Maybe it is even
Chunsoft?
possible for me
Is
to
that
be
who it is?
living in Fodlan.
Live in Fodlan? Do you not want to go back to your homeland?
I do have the hope of returning one day, but Fodlan is also like a homeland to me now. I came to Fodlan 9 years ago. I have been living half of my life here. My family is living in Brigid, but in Fodlan, I have new family and new friends.
New family? I am glad to hear you feel that way about us, Petra. In that case, we will have to make sure that none of us die. We do not want to lose anyone in the family.
Yes, we will be winning, and you will not be dying.
Ha! Do not worry. I do not intend to die. I have some things to do when the war is over.
Things?
Yes, you and I can be the link between Fodlan and Brigid.
All about the marriage, huh?
Okay, I have to confess, I fibbed a little about not being lonely. When this war ends, I will be quite lonely indeed. If you go back to Brigid.
Is that a truth?
Oh, look, she's blushing.
I have just made a decision. I will work as an ambassador, improving relations between our people. Whether you are in Brigid or Fodlan, I will be there too. Then both places can move forward together in eternal friendship. We ought to join forces and make that a reality. Do you not agree?
You have my gratitude, Ferdinand. All of it. I have loneliness just like you. But your words gave me great happiness. Please do what you are saying, and be a bridge for Fodlan and Brigid.
You can count on me. We will keep at it, and one day...
Yes, One day, we will be seeing that future.
It's nice. You have to defend the academy for 100 days. Chunks of free time will gather materials. So you can Huh, that's neat. So sort of similar to this game in a way then, right? Alright, let's see Bernadetta and Lindhart.
I was under the impression you were going to break all of your paintbrushes.
Cut it out, Lindhart.
I'm just glad you're back to painting. I felt terrible about what happened last time, you know. I guess I should have kept my opinions about your painting
I
to
like
myself.
that the implication here, because this support happens after the time skip, is that Bernadetta hasn't painted in 4 years, and yet they're still talking about it like the last painting thing happened yesterday.
Maybe you should have.
So what do you suppose is the name for this kind of situation?
What situation? Am I in your way again? I must be. Okay, let me pack my things and I'll be off.
That is crazy if there's actually 100 endings though.
Ugh, no, that's not what I mean.
I finished the silly game thing that I was working on. It has 2 endings. It has a bad ending and a good ending.
I'm talking about when two people are together, but not together. When they're basically by themselves.
I'm not sure what you mean. I'm always alone.
Oh, alone? Well, there it is then. I suppose you could say we're alone together. We're each here alone, yet together. So we're alone together. What do you think?
Alone together? Oh, wait, I get it. That's just a nice way of saying you want to be alone, right? Alone. If that's what you mean, I'll go.
Please, Bernadetta, you shouldn't go. Being alone together means accomplishing more. We each have the concentration one gets from time alone, but also the thrill of being with someone else. I find it to be an exhilarating environment. Have you felt that as well?
Huh? Me? I'd rather be alone, but when I'm painting, and I know you can see, I worry about what you might point out about it. Is that the thrill you mean? Because I feel that.
Here's what I wish to point out about your painting. You've really improved. Your lines are bolder, your color choice is more informed, and your composition as a whole...
Did you actually just praise me, Linhart? What's next? A rain of flying pigs?
I was just saying what I think. Look, you probably have talent, and you work hard too.
Oh no, I'm on to you now. You're scheming, but you won't get anywhere by flattering me. Try all you want to get your hooks into my heart, you won't fool me!
I'm not sure how praising you means I'm trying to get my hooks into your heart.
I have a heart of stone. No one will ever get to it.
What a shame. I suppose I'll stop praising you then.
You will? No, I didn't mean it that way. You can, you can praise me as much as you want.
I don't understand you one whit. However, if you want praise, then praise you will get. You're cute.
Don't say stuff like that.
Little heart. She is cute though. Lindhart is correct. First playthrough, there's no alternate route. You just play through the 100 days and you start again and connects with all the other routes. Only 15 hours in that one. First one. I see. Is it so like, well, I guess do you have to repeat like the first half of the game then, basically? Or is there like enough differences when you're in the new game plus sort of thing that like it's actually like worth replaying, if that makes sense? Like I always find it like somewhat tricky with the like games that want to be replayed that force you to do too much of the same thing again. Like to me that just means that I'm not actually going to replay it if it's not actually different. I feel like Near Gestalt slash Replicant actually did a good job of that, because like you play through your first playthrough of the game, you unlock ending A, and then you do not have to play the first half of the game again, but rather you pick up immediately at the time skip point, which is where you can start kind of like preparing for separate things. And it's not like a totally different path towards the other 3 endings, but there's like enough stuff to do, it feels, and it's not too long, so it doesn't feel like you're wasting your time like Dragon Guard 2 did. Dragon Guard 2 is the worst example of it.
Come on, Bernadetta, open up. Why are you so mad at me? I have no clue what this is about, but I'm sorry.
You have no clue? Don't you remember what you did to me?
No. I didn't do anything.
Yes, you did. You did all kinds of things. But the worst thing was carrying me off twice. I thought I might die.
What are you even talking about?
Don't act like you never took me to that place.
What place? Why won't you? Oh, the place with the pretty view. Why are you mad about that?
Because you hauled me around like a piece of luggage.
Again, why are you mad about that?
Don't act all surprised. How would you feel to be yanked around like that?
I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was just excited to show it to you. Maybe I went a little overboard. I'm real sorry about that.
You are? Well, I hope you understand now.
I definitely do. And I feel awful about it.
Bets on him picking her up again and hauling her back to the place? Or is it going to be like a nicer thing where they just walk together to the place instead? You mentioning the flowchart and the jumping around reminds me of Aegis Rim. The Sentinel, 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. Because that one had a flowchart for story selection with a bunch of different branching paths in it.
Anything you want. I want to show you how seriously sorry I am.
Well, all right. I'd like you to, bring me to that place again. But promise me 2 things first.
Anything.
No carrying, no pulling around. Treat me gently.
Sure, of course. No problem. But that was 3 things, not 2.
That was 1 thing. Be gentle, okay?
Oh, okay. Sorry. What's the other thing?
I want you to promise not to take anyone else there. Only me.
All right, I can promise that. Seems a little strange, though. Why do you care?
Come on. If you really want to apologize, hurry up and take me there.
Right, on it. Here we are. Oh, look at that gorgeous sunset.
This is it. The same view. After all that time inside, the sun feels like it's piercing right through me.
This little bit of sunshine? You really gotta get outside more. From now on, I'm gonna take you to all sorts of different places. I promise I'll be gentle, and I promise I won't take anyone else. Just you and me, all right?
What? But... okay. But if you get sick of me, I'm sorry ahead of time.
What? Good one, Bernadetta.
Support A. Alright. So we have to probably explore to do that one. Keep going with Caspar stuff. Oh, look, Caspar can get to S with Byleth. Interesting. I do like 13 Sentinels was a really... That was a good game. It really was. 13 Sentinels is one of those games that I feel like you can't play again in the same way. Like the twists in the story of 13 Sentinels, like I feel like they're revealed pretty well, and like depending on how you write yourself through the story, you unlock more things, and like you start piecing together the puzzle bits everywhere about how things happen and what happened and everything else. And it's just a really fun game to play through and theorize without knowing what is actually going on.
Huh?
That's what you do.
Caspar? Whatever is he doing here? Oh no. Is he looking for a fight with someone taller than him? The poor boy won't give up.
This is it. Today's my day. Caspar's day. Come get some.
Yes, Caspar, just like that. Just as we practiced. Yes, dodge. Yes. Perfect. Right there. He's open. Punch him right in the... Yes! Caspar, you did it!
And that's how it's done. Woo! And then I got him. Bam! Right in the solar plexus. I really wish you could have... Hey, are you even listening? This is when it starts getting real good.
I'm listening. I am sad to say, however, that the tale is slightly less thrilling the fourth time through.
You should be more excited. We finally won.
We?
Yeah, I couldn't have done it without your advice. You're a strategic genius, Linhardt.
Nonsense. Your strength carried the day. I just rambled on. You're the one who did the actual work. What's really amazing is how you wouldn't give up.
Whoa, I've never heard you compliment me before. Yeah, I don't think I like it. Seriously, though, I couldn't have done it without you. Like you said, I wouldn't give up on fighting, and I'm not gonna give up on this either.
I should have expected that, I suppose. That's just the kind of guy you are, after all. I guess this friendship is something that we can never escape from. Ever.
Are you saying you want to escape from our friendship?
Not at all. Even if I did, our fates would not be so easily untangled.
You got that right. No one can break this bond. Even if we argue and butt heads sometimes, we'll never have to fight it out. And that's a promise.
Understood. I don't desire to fight anyone anyway. This war is the last time I'll set foot on a battlefield.
Well, that makes sense.
Let's you and I come out the other side of this war alive and well, okay? That is a promise worth making.
Definitely. And let's win this thing while we're at it.
That would be ideal. I assume we kind of have to, considering, you know, we're playing. Let's see, Caspar and Dorothy. Excuse me. Sorry. You would think that I wouldn't be tired, considering how much time I spent in bed today. I woke up with a lovely fever of 100 degrees, and ended up trying to go back to sleep, like calling out from work for the first 2 hours of work, because there's a meeting in the morning that I need to go to, so I just set an alarm for like 10 minutes before it, and then went back to bed. But also, there were people like with leaf blowers and other crap, so like making a ton of noise, so I think I only got like 30 minutes of actual like sleep again in the morning before going to that meeting, then coming back, and then sleeping for a good amount of the afternoon, then alarm going off, going to sign in to go to a meeting that I had at 4, and finding out that the meeting got moved to Wednesday, which I wouldn't be surprised if they did it because I was sick, which I appreciate. But yeah. Also, I had a hot and sour soup today because for lunch I figured soup was a good idea.
Hey, Caspar,
And ginger chicken.
care to join me for tea?
Again?
Good.
Well, let's make it quick. I gotta get some training in eventually.
More training? Don't you get tired of it?
No, I don't get tired of working toward my goals. Unlike you.
Me? What do you mean?
Your quest for the perfect husband. I haven't seen you wasting time with any dull-looking guys lately.
Oh, that. Maybe I just found something worth staying in for.
You mean in the monastery? This place is a dump compared to what it was 5 years ago.
That's not what I'm talking about. Honestly, Caspar, you don't understand women at all.
Well, excuse me.
Princess.
Maybe I'm just another dull guy.
That must be why you don't pick up on how I feel.
What?
When I'm around you, I feel like, well, like I can always be myself. I don't need to act differently or flirt or lie. I can just be me. I always said you were little brother material, but when we're alone like this, the idea of marriage...
Nope. Hold it right there. I'm gonna need a minute. I was not ready for this.
Caspar, settle. You might be getting the wrong idea. I was only saying, when I'm with you like this, I can forget all about marriage and just be friends.
Huh? Right. Of course.
Though I suppose relationships like that can also lead to marriage.
You know, I don't know, Dorothea. Feel like you were coming on a little strong there. It's good though. But no, the last few days to sleep until morning, starting to sleep. First day back at work tomorrow. I see. I guess it's just the season of illness. So that's a nice chunk of time away from work though, if you've been off since the 30th.
Now I know
hope
you're
you feel
messing
better.
with me.
I'm not trying to tease. I was just thinking out loud. If neither of us ever find our special someone, it might not be so bad to settle down and spend the rest of our lives together. What do you think?
I haven't really thought about that. I'm not really the romance type. Spending the rest of my life with you doesn't sound so bad, though. But why are we even talking about this? There's no way you won't find someone great.
Stranger things have happened.
Either way, no point in worrying about it now. I'm plenty happy with our current situation. Let's just focus on staying good friends.
Good idea. Here's to us.
Good job, Caspar. Put her back into the friend zone. Alright, more training with Petra. Or are they gonna get over the whole father situation? Maybe no?
Hey, Petra. How's training going?
It is going well. I am not having any troubles right now.
Good, good. At least things haven't gotten worse, right? So, did you hear what happened the other day? The professor, really.
Caspar.
Oh, whoa, okay, there's no need for that.
You are the son of my father's killer. That means I must be killing you and taking revenge.
It was your birthday last week, so you took the week off in the school holidays. Nice. Well, I mean, bummer that you were ill, or, well, you said the last few days. So hopefully you were healthy during your birthday and got to enjoy the time.
What? I thought you said it wasn't a big deal. We're not our parents and all that.
Your optimism is not making sense. It is not possible that you are not having hatred for me. My father was killed by the Empire, by your father. And so I will be impaling you on this blade to be satisfying a deep wish of mine.
A deep wish? What are you talking about?
I am talking about my wish. Of course, I am also having another wish, an even deeper wish. I wish for you and I to keep being friends, to keep fighting and surviving together. When you are speaking of your father, it is with a proud smile that injures my heart. But that is only a small thing. You also are working harder than anyone I am knowing, so I can't bring myself to be killing you.
I see. So you do hate me because of what happened, but you still want to be my friend? You haven't stabbed me yet, so you obviously want me to live more than you want me to die. I hope.
That must be the truth. More than all of it, I am not wishing to be losing you. It would give me great sadness.
Oh, okay, that's a relief. I don't want to lose you either, and I definitely don't want to fight you. To be honest, if things were the other way around, I don't think I'd be able to forgive you. I'd hate you, and I'd hate myself for feeling that way.
Caspar.
But you're not like that. You see me as your ally and your friend. You had the chance to kill me, but you used it to show me that you want me to live. You really are an incredible person, Petra. I want to be more like you. I want to prove that I'm a good friend. I promise, you won't regret letting me live.
You have my gratitude for your understanding. Hearing your words gives me great happiness. I was always feeling barrier between our hearts. I am sure I was also the one putting it there. But from now onward, I will be sharing all of my heart with you. My grief and anger, joy and love, all of it.
Alright, well, take it easy, N303. I hope you feel better, like I said. And I'll do my best to enjoy the rest of my evening as well as I can. My head still actually hurts, so I'm hoping it stops being annoying. It's my stupid ear again, which is really unfortunate because next Monday I'll be gone, by the way, for a week, so there won't be any streams next week. But or at least not until, there won't be any streams next week because I fly out Monday, and I think my flight back home on Friday doesn't get me back in until like late. So probably won't be able to stream on Friday. But yeah, that's the only thing that's got me a little bit nervous. Isn't the right word. I'm more like resigned to my fate or whatever it is, but I'm just really hoping that I don't have any more like ruptures to my eardrums or any other bullshit like that when I fly, because the scar tissue in my right ear seems to be the thing that's like causing more of my problems than not. Like the ringing in my ear that is currently going on, and the like dull achy throb situation is very unpleasant. So that in combination with fever and then nausea today was just not good. Honestly, eating getting the Chinese food for lunch to have the hot and sour soup and the ginger chicken was really, really soothing, which is good. So yeah, it's a work trip next week though, so nothing. I mean, it'll be fun. I get to go to a fair, which is kind of neat. I've never gone to this, and it's like a big state fair of some kind. So that'll be a good time. We get like I don't know if we get a booth or it's just some other thing there, but either way, I get to go, so it'll be fun.
I'd like that, Petra. From now on, we'll be more honest and open with each other.
Let's look for that. Lent heart.
Ah, here you are.
What's up, Lynn? Come to invite me to dinner?
Well, that too, but first there is something I wish to say. I believe I previously implied that it's okay to live out your days by running away from what troubles you. And I think that I was unkind to you.
What are you talking about?
To be honest, while I try to be easygoing, I currently feel a bit uneasy about something. One of the effects of running away constantly is that eventually one runs out of places to, well, run. Because I avoid memories I find unpleasant, the number of things I avoid is forever increasing. I've never learned to deal with the pain of my past, so I can never increase my tolerance toward new pains.
And?
That's all. But there are some nights where it really worries me.
That's what you wanted to say? It'd be the same if you weren't avoiding things. You'd just be up at night wondering what was coming next. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you showing me a glimpse of your real self for the first time.
For the first time? Each time I speak, I show my real self.
So, what about that conversation we had?
Which conversation?
When you said I was a great woman, was that true?
Of course. You have too low an opinion of yourself.
I thought you were just trying to make me feel better. I didn't really think you looked at me that way, Lynn.
Why? Is it so strange? You seemed rather happy about it at the time.
It's not weird. Okay, it's kind of weird. You're weird, Lynn. You know, I'm hungry all of a sudden. Maybe I laughed too much.
Good. I was going to invite you to dinner.
You were?
When I walked in, you asked if I'd come to invite you to dinner. I said yes, but I can't be bothered to walk into town. Shall we visit the dining hall?
What? Oh, fine. Show me this easygoing way of yours.
I think this is the medieval equivalent of bringing someone to McDonald's for your date. Not that there's anything wrong with that. McDonald's has some fine chicken nuggets.
Linhart, I need to be asking for your wisdom. Will you consent?
My wisdom? About?
I was hunting earlier, and the land gifted me with lots of game. It was all brought by me to the kitchen, and then...
You're not asking me for help with the butchery, are you? If so, stop right there. I despise the sight of blood.
No, I am not asking that. All of that work and care is given right after the hunting. Giving gratitude, bleeding, skinning, all has been done to be making very nice fresh meat. That meat is sitting in the kitchen already.
Oh, thank goodness. Then whatever do you need from me? I'm not much of a cook.
I want to be smoking the meat, so we can be preserving it. There is a big quantity of it. But I am without enough firewood for the smoking. I am needing more than I was thinking I would. The darkness has fallen outside, so it will be difficult to be collecting it right now.
Why not gather wood in the morning? Get some sleep now.
This meat will not be waiting that long. It will be going to waste. Please, do you have any suggestion for what I can do? You have much wisdom for giving.
You could put it in
So I am
salt.
hoping you will be helping me.
Okay, let me see. Easy to forage wood at this time of night. You know, there were a good number of desks and chairs in the ruined corner of the monastery. Some of the stuff there is salvageable, so none of it has been thrown away. There's definitely high-quality oak and beech out there. Both would be excellent for smoking meat.
Is that factual? I was not knowing that. The wisdom you give is exceptional.
Well, I wouldn't say that. As long as it's anything that looks broken beyond repair, no one should complain.
I am giving you my gratitude, Linhart. Now, let's be going.
Pardon?
You have all of the wisdom about choosing wood for smoking. I am wanting your assistance.
But it's bedtime. Okay, fine. I can point out the choice smoking wood. Then I'll have to help haul it all back, won't I?
It would give me great happiness. There's no one better than you for this task.
Please stop with the praising. All right, fine, I'll help. I'm just that nice a guy.
Very nice. Delicious smoked meats. Dorothea.
Oh, Petra, are you researching something?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra. I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take a closer look?
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you? When there's time, do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then. And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
I'd like it too.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar, but then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness, and I have much gratitude for that. It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say. I might just cry.
If you will be crying, you can have my My shoulder. For your crying.
Oh, I was just playing around. But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
A reservation? For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant... You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that I enjoy spending time with you. It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Huh?
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
You are? Oh my. I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
That's nice. Sylvain.
Why am I so unlucky with women lately?
Oh, Sylvain, what's that face for? Have you been dumped again?
Isn't there an unwritten rule you shouldn't ask someone that?
I'm sorry. I thought you didn't mind being dumped. So your love life can get you down sometimes after all. Who knew?
I'm sad every time I break up with someone. It's just, I usually try to be the one doing the breaking up. I've never had a hard time with girls. Ever. Not until recently. But now when I think about it, I wonder what any of them even liked about me. It's not as if any of them knew much about me. I don't get it.
Isn't that what a relationship is for? Learning about someone else? You can't know it all right at the start.
I asked you before if you would have invited me out if I was a peasant.
You did ask me that, yes.
That was wrong of me to say. It's not an excuse, but I'm always so suspicious. I'm a nobleman with a crest. The marriage proposals don't stop coming. Everybody wants me. Except, they don't actually want me at all. They want my bloodline. Within my family and without. It's always the same story. Sometimes I think that if I didn't have a crest, no one would look at me twice.
I see. And you're probably not wrong. Honestly, I've had those same sort of thoughts myself.
Oh? What sort of thoughts might those be?
I sang, people cheered and applauded, and when I walked off stage, I'd find the same thing every night. A mountain of presents and marriage proposals. But none of those people knew me. All they knew was the singer they saw on the stage. All they wanted was my looks and my voice. None of them even tried to get to know the real me.
I'm pretty sure I've heard this somewhere.
We may come from different places, but we're much the same, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I suppose we are. Look, Dorothea, I've realized something. Even if you were an old grandma, I'd still flirt with you. And I'd absolutely win you over. Though, I'd much rather win you over now, and be with you until you become an old grandma.
That might be the most legitimately romantic thing you've ever said, Sylvain. And I can't say I disagree. I'd rather you win me over now, too. So that I can stay by your side until you're an old grandpa.
Well, before any of that, will you go to dinner with me?
I'd be happy to.
Aww. There's so much romance in these supports. It's very nice. Also, there's lightning and thunder outside, so if I suddenly disappear, that is why. I guess. Alright, so it looks like that's it. We need to actually just go explore to unlock the last bits of things. There's a lot of sport conversations, so thanks for sticking with me through it. Let us go forth and explore. It's gonna be more conversation today, so. There's a distinct lack of Sothis in our life here. Just Teresa. Alright. Well, let's look around, I guess. Dedue's room. I mean, is it still actually Dedue's room? Ashe's room. I guess because they don't know who you bring with you, like who you recruit and everything, or which route you're taking, monastery-wise. They have to keep everyone's rooms, even if I assume some of them aren't even here at the monastery anymore, right? Perfect form. Oh, here's a good question. Is Bernadetta in her room? No, she's not. Holy crap. The recluse really has become more social. Anyway, I suppose whilst we run around, I watched excuse me. I also watched Mike Klum's new documentary. If you're unfamiliar with Mike Klum's work, he has a YouTube channel, and I only know his name and like what he was up to and such because he did a documentary on Boogie, the YouTuber. And it's kind of funny because both that and also the one that he just released, which I watched earlier today, both on YouTubers, like basically like the fall of some YouTubers who were like very popular at one point, I guess. And like, I never watched these people at all. Like, didn't recognize the name of the person who was in his most recent documentary.
Okay.
Didn't recognize I actually didn't really recommend or recognize Boogie's name very much, or at the very least, like, I never watched any of Boogie's stuff. So I think I only knew of him because of like lolcow stuff. Oh good, I can harvest what I planted 4 years ago. Excellent. Just gonna plant some random stuff. Nothing actually changes the yield here. I guess just use some regular water then. We don't need to go hard on this. Hi, Dorothy.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Thanks. Advanced drills and lost items.
I'm sorry.
What kind of stuff can she teach? She can teach us reason. Okay. It's good. I'm gonna hold off on gifts and everything else. We can always go sing and do activities together as well. But yeah, the new documentary, I think I talked about the trailer when it came out. And the trailer effectively is included in the beginning of the documentary as well. But it's very over the top and overproduced. And like, I do wonder if the guy who the documentary is about like specifically requested it to be in the style that it was, because he is, what's the right way to describe him? Very egotistical, perhaps? He has an ego, for sure, and he wants to be the villain of the story. And he doesn't want to be the hero. Like, they go into detail and they talk about his childhood as well, and like some of the memories that he had and everything, and all the other strange aspects of his life, and the rise of his YouTube channel, which was very like briefly covered. And honestly, I still don't really understand why he was famous, or like why he reached basically like 4 million subscribers, I think, or something like that. But then he very much, it's very understandable why he lost all those subscribers and got banned from the platform and everything else too. So considering that he effectively approached people he shouldn't be approaching twice, and other things he said during the documentary, like, yeah, it was special. But I think the life lesson perhaps coming away from that documentary is one about being more aware of what loneliness can do to a motherfucker. Like, that's really what it feels like the takeaway is to some extent. So, though it was interesting, there's one point where he's talking about, like, if you're dealing with sort of similar issues as what he was dealing with, let's say, that like his recommendation was like get an AI girlfriend rather than like do the things that he was attempting to do.
Hey there.
So, which, like, that's probably like the best advice, like, or rather the only piece of advice you should listen to from him really is that.
A moment, please.
By making an enemy of the church, disorder is running rampant among the populace. It's quieted down over these last 5 years, though. The well-being of Her Majesty is steadily improving.
I don't think I really have anything to do here.
Hey there.
You wonder, is it possible for me to buy wood steel?
Right.
Snail, almond blend.
Welcome. Come back soon.
What?
Welcome. Please come again.
Hello there.
Alright, you have fish things?
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank this one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
Just buy 10 of these.
I thank you. This one, yes? I think this one, yes? I thank you.
That's a lot of poultry.
This one, yes?
A lot of random game too. I suppose I shouldn't necessarily sell it all off. This though.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes?
I assume that, like,
I
in
thank
general,
you.
you're supposed to be selling
This
these
one,
fish,
yes?
right?
I thank
Like, they're not meant for eating.
This one, yes? I thank you. This one, yes? I thank
Well,
you.
that's a lot of trout
This
that I
one,
have.
yes?
Huh?
I thank you.
Probably should have been
This
selling
one,
those
yes?
ahead of time.
I thank you.
Huh.
Return soon, please.
Sure.
Hey, welcome. Come again.
Okay. So no lost items yet, right? As far as I can tell.
Greetings,
Hello.
Professor. Nothing to report.
Man, you really haven't changed at
What's
all.
that? Do I have brothers in the church? You really are well informed. My older twin works for the Knights of Saros. but I think he's just a grunt, not a noble gatekeeper like yours truly. Unlike me, he's very devout. He left the Empire a long time ago.
I see. Well, it's unfortunate for you if you had to end up fighting your brother.
Professor!
Hi, Caspar.
Hey, Professor, something's been bothering me. Remember that suspicious guy I chased after back when I was a student? A knight
Yes.
scolded me for it, but at the time I really thought I was doing the right thing. Now that I've had more experience on the battlefield, though...
I've been looking for you. There isn't much time, so I'll keep this brief. The knights encountered a band of brigands while out marching. It was hard fought, but we prevailed. Our soldiers are highly trained, but the enemy was formidable, and we weren't expecting combat. There were a number of casualties among our troops.
Pray for their souls. Why report this to me?
Much appreciated, but there's a reason I need to bring this to your attention. The brigands all bore identical tattoos of a scorpion on their arms. Please keep an eye out for that mark in the future.
Oh no.
Thanks.
Don't mention it. If you'll excuse me, I need to get back to my duties.
Heck of a coincidence, right? As soon as I mention that suspicious guy, this happens. But some of the knights died in combat. They died because of what I did 5 years ago. This is my fault. If I'd stayed quiet and tracked the guy down like you said, we would have stopped those brigands sooner, and I wouldn't have blood on my hands.
Not necessarily, but he might have harmed the children.
But he probably wouldn't have. Now those knights, they're not coming back. We both know it. This is all my fault.
Sorry, Caspar. I guess that's why he has another level to his. There's more to this story. But yeah, I don't know. The one interesting thing to me about the two documentaries that Mike Klum has done now is I feel like, as weird as it is, I was more disgusted by the Boogie one than this new one.
But this is the first time the Alliance army has had an honest-to-goodness fight.
Like, they're both terrible people. But I think that the thing that made the Boogie documentaries stand out to me as, like, being actually hard to watch was the fact that, like, he was very unrepentant about what he was doing, but in a way that was, like, attempted to be pitiable, where, like, you know, it was manipulative, I think, is the main thing. Like, he was very much manipulative in the way that he was trying to plead his side of things and that kind of stuff. While this other guy, whose documentary came out today or yesterday, he's also unrepentant about his actions to some extent, but puts on a much different front. And in a weird way, it's slightly more of an honest front, whereas Boogie was more like, I don't know, just disgusting, I guess. It's weird. I don't know how quite to describe it.
I hear their leader's pretty competent, but the Alliance army is pretty tough too.
Hey there. Ah, a new face. I am Randolph von Berglies. I'm the guardian of this place. Wait a moment. I'm sure I've seen you somewhere before.
Did I kick your ass? 5 years ago. I'm a professor.
Ah, yes. You're Her Majesty's professor. You're alive? Oh, this is my little sister, Fleisch. She's just a rookie, but she's helping me as my assistant.
Hello.
I'm Fleisch von Bergleys. It's nice to meet you.
I like that you
I know
matched
I'm
your eyes to
inexperienced,
your
but
hair
I'm gonna
things.
do my best. You can count on me to look after my big brother.
I've heard you're planning to march into Alliance territory. I'll be here to guard the fort.
Why are your eyes different colors? Like, why are your eyes blue and his eyes red? Brother and sister, huh? It's a little odd. Oh, there's a quest. Alright, sure.
No. Since the great nobles lost their standing, the regulation of the merchant houses has relaxed somewhat. You'd probably have thought that would make it easier for us to profit, but the world isn't so simple. The war has made the price of goods unstable, causing no end of hardship for the people.
War hasn't been good for business. Funny. Is this a harlequin? A little jester hat, almost.
I need a favor.
Some soldiers stationed at Foland's Locket abandoned their post. They weren't what you call upstanding folks, but Imperial Road headquarters became bandits. Okay. Sure. So it's just a random battle, but that's fine. Blues.
I've been working here for a few years now. There are plenty of others working here too. Since the acolytes and students aren't here, it's up to us to pick up the slack.
The north side of the Great Bridge of Murden is in the territory of Acheron of the Alliance. He's known as the Weather Vane. He's a notoriously flippant man. A man like that doesn't have the guts to give it all for the defense of that bridge.
Good to know. We'll chase him off then, probably, I guess. Oop, wait. Like the crystal-y bell-like music. It's good. Bernadetta.
I can't believe how long it's been since I left home. Since I was dragged out of the house, I mean. 5 whole years. It's weird to think about.
Weird in what way?
At first, I remember I was desperate to go back, but now it's the opposite. I have friends here, and I have you. The monastery's become a second home to me. Back then, I never would have dreamed a day like this would come. It's all thanks to you. You've given me a second chance at life. If not for you, I never would have gotten used to leaving my room, let alone the monastery. Maybe the battlefields just dulled my senses. I'm much better with strangers and new places now, though. I don't panic nearly as much as before.
I have some independent work for you then. Or could you go somewhere new by yourself?
A new place? All on my own? That sounds like a tough assignment. Where did this come from all of a sudden? Hey, hold on. You're teasing me, aren't you? Please don't joke around like that anymore. It's torture for me.
I can't commit to that.
Come on, Professor. I'm begging you. Please promise me you won't do that again. Friends respect each other's feelings, don't they?
Okay.
Good. I'll hold you to that. You're absolutely not allowed to send me out anywhere on my own. Got it? You would need to come with me. If you're with me, I can go anywhere in the world.
I'll follow it. You can ask another professor. I'll follow at a distance.
No, that defeats the purpose. Why can't you get what I'm saying? Oh, that's enough. I need some time alone.
Wish there was an option. Wish there was an option to say that we would just go along with her. Do her thing.
Maybe.
Alright, let's go check here. Hi, Shamir.
What's that look on your face? Surprised to see me? I'm a mercenary. Always have been. Even when I was with the Knights of Saros. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon, but I might change my mind if you're around.
She can level up our, what's it called? Would be terrible. Honestly, would it be terrible to like potentially make Violet able to do long distance stuff? But... Okay. There she is.
Are we leaving for battle? I heard it's a long march. But it's fine. I've had plenty of time to stay inside lately, so I think it's time I run out. Yeah. I can do this. No more Bernie Bear.
Burn. That's the spirit. Whatever that means.
Yes,
That's the spirit.
But, please don't put me up front, okay? Hello.
Okay. Where else do we go?
Hey!
Hey, how's it going? What else do we have here? Sylvain.
Ugh, that hurts. Ah, Professor. Thanks for stopping by.
How's your injury?
It's not bad. I was even told I'd be cleared for service starting tomorrow. Besides, I got this scar fighting for you. It's almost like a medal or something.
Didn't you want to kill me? Are you happy you protected me?
When I thought you were going to be killed for real, my reflexes kicked in. I reacted without thinking. It doesn't mean I've stopped being jealous of you. But come on, I can't help but look up to you. If I'd had the guts to run away from home, I wonder if I would have cared as little about my crest as you do yours. No. But if I thought I could have escaped, I would have tried. I'd leave behind House Gautier, and the life of a nobleman, and anybody who knew I had a crest. Our home is to the very north of the kingdom. Just across the mountains from us is land inhabited by foreigners to Fodlan. Right now it actually belongs to Fargus, but I can't say we're on good terms with the people there. Anyway, that land has been contested for centuries, and all that time, it has fallen to House Gautier to protect it. Actually, our Lance of Ruin has been doing most of the protecting.
But it was stolen 5 years ago.
Those were dangerous times. One wrong step, and we would have lost our relic to the church. My father was afraid that the church would try to keep the lance, so he entrusted it to me. If an emergency arose, I was supposed to be called back home. I guess those very situations are why my family values crests so much. Since I bear a crest, my parents made sure I was never left wanting. My older brother didn't have one, and so when I was born, he was pushed aside. You know, he once shoved me in a well. He left me on the mountainside in the middle of winter, too.
Kind of sounds like a jerk.
Even as a little kid, I understood why he was like that. My mere existence stole everything from him. I have no right to complain when I am surrounded by people who would give anything to bear a crest, but do not. Now, Women smile at me for the same reason my parents adore me, and my brother wanted me dead. And I have to meet them all with a smile and a wink, because I have a crest. The women who just want to use me to become nobility? Hatred's probably the right word. Though, in the end, that's just an easy answer. I don't even know how I truly feel about it all. Anyway, it was pretty unreasonable of me to resent you. I'm really sorry about that. And I want to say thank you, Professor. Seriously, thank you. Before I met you, I'd gone my whole life not knowing there was another way for me to live. So, from the bottom of my heart, I'm glad we met.
Well, thanks, Sylvain.
Definitely.
Let's keep looking around for any lost items.
Right.
A moment, please.
Within the territories of the Alliance, the Gloucester and Daphnel houses dominate the West. House Gloucester has always supported the Empire. There's not much chance of them defying us. So all that needs to be done to restore peace in the West now is to crush House Daphnel.
Okay. I don't really remember whose that is, but... I've heard
The
name.
last 5 years have been difficult at times. My relationship with Edelgard is rather contentious, due to the incident with my father. Nevertheless, I cannot abandon my family's duties. As Duke Eyre, I must play my part in the Imperial Army. Edelgard intends to abolish the nobility, but I know I can dissuade her from doing so.
Can you, though? Are you sure about that? He teaches horseback.
Okay. Professor.
Hi, Shamir.
Thanks for your help out there. Battles tend to go smoother with you around.
Gosh, I feel so warm.
I think you did most of the heavy lifting. It may be unwise to think this way on the battlefield, but I feel I can trust your commands without question. Don't we all? But judging by the results of our recent battles, you're clearly good at this. I've also noticed that you've been putting me in more precarious situations lately. Almost like you know I won't question your orders.
I know I can rely on you.
Ha! I'm glad you trust me to get the job done, but still, I knew you were doing it on purpose. You're in a very important position now that you're leader of the Imperial Army. Funny to think you used to just teach at the Officers' Academy. Your old students still call you Professor. That's no title for the commander of an army.
There's no harm in it. I actually like it.
Relax, I was just having fun. You sure are an interesting one. My people lost the war, and I was left to wander Fodlan alone. But I guess meeting you was my prize. You look confused. Did you not know any of this? I was living in my homeland of Dagda up until the Imperial Army destroyed it 10 years ago. But being a mercenary, I have no real allegiance. That's why I'm working here now. Don't worry, though. I don't plan to turn on you.
Well, unless you get the right money provided to you, I suppose, right? Being a mercenary and all that.
Professor?
So Ben.
Hey, Professor. It's been a really long time, hasn't it? The last 5 years have been full of heartbreak. Not from girls, but friends and family becoming enemies. One of the things that kept me going was the hope you'd return. And now here you are. A lot has changed, but you're back. And it's the first time I can remember being happy in a while.
Alright, are there any blues? I mean, it's not surprising that the houses, or the rooms for each house rather, are empty. Hello, Casper.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready to fight. Let's do this.
I'm counting on you,
Leave it to
Casper.
me. I can take on the whole, most of the enemy's army. I know my limits now, Professor.
Well, you can teach us how to punch real good. Surprisingly real good. Pardon me, Mom.
I thought you might be at the monastery. That's why I made my way here. I decided to follow your path because I believed in you. Then you vanished. Now that you've returned, I have my guiding light once again. Welcome back, Professor.
Oh, thanks. You can teach me bow. Master seal. Cute. Umbros. That was good. As is polymithril. How'd you read that?
You've survived.
No mask
How
anymore,
very
huh?
fortunate. Were you dead, I wouldn't be able to fight you. But you are very much alive. Now I have a chance to kill you.
Thanks, Yuritsa. Oh hell, he can teach his sword really, really well. Okay. I don't think any of this is He's a bit of a weirdo though, gotta say. Anything up here? Not really. Really just a bunch of empty space. Okay.
Hello.
What kind of situation do we have in here?
Edelgard is controlling the Empire. She is putting the pressure on the kingdom in alliance. Empire and religion are at open war. It will be difficult for us at first, but corrupt nobles are many. That means the common people will rebel and be joining our side. With you, Professor, the battle tides will turn. I have certainty.
She can also teach us sword and flying. I don't think any.
This is not belong. This is not. This.
The handmade haircut.
This-
Was that Bernie's?
This is.
Advanced sword tournament. Go ahead and save. See, Jaritz has an A. So does Petra. get your roots too. But I mean, it's more fun to use the people we've cultivated. So have fun.
I fight for justice's name.
That's a one-hit take out. Next. 16. We'll probably get that.
With all of my might! Witness Bridget Pride!
Yeah, 16. I mean, as long as we go first, we're okay.
You are in my way! Not for myself, for everyone.
Okay. Now it's you. These are the semi-finals.
I fight for justice's name. With all of my might!
Oh, okay. Starting off strong.
Not for myself, for everyone.
I think we were just up against the sword father. Why can't I exit? What? I mean, sorry, I'm currently fighting my eyelids a little bit.
Hey,
Trying to stay awake. Because I do want to try to hit all the different areas before we call it good. That's not the right button.
Hi there!
I think that helped or hindered it.
That's right.
Sorry. And once more, fighting my eyelids. As I was saying though, I did finish my like short framework sort of kind of building tool stuff and everything. So, ugh, sorry. The hell am I? I don't remember what, if anything, in a special way. Just gotta get through a couple random singing activities, and then we're probably okay to call it for the time being, because we won't leave things halfway done.
You there! Huh?
It's weird.
Who? No.
Right.
After the battle 5 years ago, the Imperial Army occupied Garreg Mach. The cathedral and several other buildings were destroyed, but we've done some repair work here and there, and we're using the buildings as a base of operations. As for me, well, the church moved its headquarters to Fargus, and I've seen no reason to follow. When I returned to Enbar, I received a summons from Her Majesty, and I chose to answer.
Nice. Could have her teach us about faith too. Okay. We can do this. There's only...
Hey! I was so surprised to hear that the faith of Saros was a sham, my eyes nearly popped out of my skull. But just because the church lied to us doesn't mean that the goddess isn't real. That's my take on it anyway. I'd feel very anxious with no one to pray to.
Fair enough. Okay. Is the counselor still stuff for us to help with? All we do is battle. The fight never stops since turning everyone's suspicion dour. Even the ladies, you should throw a banquet left on one's spirits. Too late to let down guards how selfish you. Good idea. I'll see what I can do. Sylvain. Okay, cool. I'm probably out on the terrace situation.
Professor?
What's up, Dorothea?
This may seem a bit sudden, but I want to thank you, Professor. That is, for letting me live my life the way I want. I've noticed you've been giving me fewer of those soul-revealing gazes lately. I appreciate you making an effort to not trouble yourself over who I spend my time with.
So you found me out.
Well, of course. Did you think I wouldn't notice? It's kind of sweet in its own way. Professor, may I tell you a story about when I was younger?
Yep, go for it.
I was an orphan, living in the back alleys of Enbar, until one day I was overheard singing. That was when my new life began. I was suddenly a songstress in the Middle Frank Opera Company. Performers, nobility. I met so many people. But none of them ever really knew me. I was just some young, pretty girl who could sing. A spectacle to be admired. Even though everyone praised my looks and my voice, and they showered me with gifts, I knew one day I'd be old. My looks would fade, my voice would change. I wouldn't sound the same. And I started to wonder, when I did get old, what would I have left? I'd be old, alone, and back on the streets of the capital, right where I'd started. That's sweet of you, even if you are just flirting. I never had much to begin with in life, and I worry that one day I'll be that way again. That's why I keep searching for someone who will love me. Someone unaware of the songstress, who can love a girl that used to be scared and alone on the streets of the capital. I wonder if such a strange person can even exist.
Oh, I don't know, Dorothy. It's a good chance they're right in front of your face. Okay, so that's... That's that. But what about, this place? There are people to talk to. Boy, I gotta say, the amount of like tears from my eyes just watering and everything else is really annoying, and I am fighting my eyelids. It's like, do we do these like last little conversation bits? Or do I just come back later? Because we spent like an hour and 15 or something getting through the sport conversations. I didn't think I was gonna be this tired. But honestly, I'm gonna split the monastery between today and Wednesday. Sorry. I don't like doing this because I feel like I'm not stopping at a reasonable like stopping point or one that makes sense. It's just kind of like the random one. But like I was saying earlier, had a tricky day, I suppose, with the sickness and everything, or illness or whatever it is. This stupid annoying thing with my ear that seems like reverberate out to the rest of my body. It's not good. I would like it to stop, but rather than forcing myself to continue and get through the thing and potentially risk like falling halfway asleep or something in the middle of wrapping things up, I'm just gonna go to bed. So good night. Hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Oracle of Seasons. So maybe a little bit of ages because I don't think I went to the Zora King last time, I'm pretty sure. So we gotta trade that secret in for something. So we'll do that then. But for now, hope you all have a good rest of your night. See ya.